The Fraxidus. I understand. I'll keep a closer watch. As for piloting the Exostrider, if she's capable, that's fine by me. The Research Institute will see to the preparations. That said, we can't ignore the risks that come with opening the Strider Gate. I have someone in mind who could help. But first, let me have a quick word with her.
You! That doctor who's always watching.
You've reached a dead end, Warren. Don't you see that?
The Grand Architect is playing his game. It has to be him. Okay, Warren's definitely dead. Ooh! Holy shit!
Oh, Doctor. How mean. Is that any way to treat a student?
Luke, my chances of saving Imeth? They're pretty slim, aren't they?
They are. You'll need a miracle. But you've always been good at making those happen.
Thanks for the candy.
You're very welcome.
For stars, have a wandering galaxy. No one or a star are driving you to brightest of the dark. We should ask for stars, have a wandering galaxy. We won't be apart as our passions.
Welcome back to Wuthering Waves, where, as of over the last week and stuff, my PS5 had been trying to shit the bed and die. But if you've seen the Zenwa Zone Zero videos that I uploaded before this, you will know that, I've decided to just take the plates off. I took the plates off the console because taking the plates off the console, the liquid metal thing has always been an issue, like the inside of the console, like the liquid metal stuff to cool the console down has always been an issue. Took the plates off, so now it has all the air it wants. The plates are probably suffocating it, I guess. And plugged the PS5 directly into the wall outlet so that it gets as much power as it wants. But, of course, these two things, when you think about it, why take the plates off? All the air is just going to get in there, all the dust. Why plug the console straight into the power outlet when if the electricity goes out, it's going to surge and damage the console more? Don't know. It seems to help. It's been lasting for days, and now I can get back on the grind with Zenwis and Wuwa. And, speaking of Wuwa here, what we're going to do is we're going to do this event right here, Lahai-roi blocks, and then whatever else we have.
You're ditching your thesis to play the second coming of Solaris.
You there, fellow student. Do you know which is the most popular therapeutic game in Solaris? The one behind you? Bingo! In fact, nearly every terminal in Solaris has this block stacking puzzle game built in. Simple to play, impossible to put down, and the perfect way to unwind, a childhood staple and a total pop culture icon. Someone even broke Fleet Snowfluff's record in the Mind Dive arcade, which is considered one of the campus's great mysteries to this day. One heck of a mystery, huh? Recently, we over at the Psych Therapy Society decided to breathe some new life into the classic, and that's how this new Lahai-roi blocks came to be. It keeps everything that made the original so relaxing and stress relieving, but now you've got way more freedom to mix and match. And beyond stress relief, this gameplay aids trauma recovery and even boosts your memory. Who knows, it might even make the synchronous syllabus one day. So, fellow student, want to experience the best therapeutic game of the year for yourself? Well, since you put it that way, I'll give it a try. Don't worry, it's foolproof. Even a fluffkin can understand the game rules. You know, word is that the Solaris' first terminal game was made by a researcher to showcase their work, but it ended up being used internally for stress relief instead. When you think about it, maybe the therapeutic games are actually closer to the original purpose of gaming. Anyway, welcome to Lahai-roi Blocks. We look forward to your feedback. Are they all out? I don't think they are. Oh, maybe they are. Oh no. That one unlocks in 14 hours. Well, you know what? Screw you. I at least got the dialogue out of the way. So, yeah, there's that. Well, wait, what? What? How did I complete a daily? It just said I completed a daily. Wait, wait, what? No, I didn't. That was green, like, oh. That was green like I did a daily. What the hell is that? Anyway. Iris has some kind of tutorial thing as well, though, so I'm gonna go check out what that is.
I was raised to this.
Wow, Ivra, look at you.
Ran into a snag. Go ahead and ask me.
Talk. Oh, Alex, you're here. Thanks for coming all this way. Anything I can help with? Well, there's one little thing you could do for me. As you know, I am the keeper of the Space Trek Collective Archives, where Star Torch Academy stores files and documents from across the world. In short, it's a digitized library. Usually, students have access to almost everything, but there are these rare, special ones locked away deep in the database, the kinds that's totally off limits. So of course, that makes us a pretty tempting target for all sorts of factions and nations. We get hit with over 1 million attacks daily. Some opt-in, some out in the open, some not so much. Naturally, Star Torch Academy's most exceptional AI keeper has kept our defenses watertight against most of the attacks so far. Thanks to her, dozens of global scale crises have been nipped in the bud. Pretty impressive, right? I certainly think so. Huh. Amazing. Sure, the Black Shores, Huanglong, Renacida, the New Federation, and other regions have also chipped in with a little tech support and computational resources for the Space Trek Collective. But of course, the real MVP is still yours truly. However, even a girl as elegant and brilliant as your lovely keeper has her limits. She's run into a nasty little virus that pops out of nowhere, one that even she fails to crack. She's thrown every bit of available computing power into building a defense matrix, and all it's done is slow it down. My, that's an unprecedented crisis for real. What's at stake here? It's pretty serious. Worst case scenario, our lovely keeper might just get herself fired for dropping the ball. I don't think that's the worst case scenario. However, thankfully, I found a solution. So you called me here to... Star Torch Academy's firewall is also composed of frequencies, so if my usual tricks aren't cutting it, maybe a strong resonator could step in and do the job instead. In short, I need someone to dive into the matrix I built. Your lovely keeper has gone out of her way and turned it into a virtual playground, so those nasty viruses will just look like enemies they can actually get their hands on. After reviewing the files of every student, I deemed you the best candidate for the job, Alex. Oh, and the Academy pulls all of our project supporters. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, and the Academy plus all our project supporters are offering quite the reward package for anyone brave enough to fix it. So, Alex, how would you like to lend the Academy a hand? Think of it as a very exclusive work-study program. Alright. Combat is indeed my field of expertise. Excellent. But having a digital war like this in the library could get messy. The student's thesis data might vanish into thin air just like that. Plus, getting official clearance for cybersecurity ops in there means wading through a mountain of annoying paperwork and approvals. That's not my style. Time to find a loophole. I mean, reasonably work around some unreasonable rules. Got it. I'll just set up a special login port for you somewhere way more convenient. I've left a back door for you in one of the Academy's phone booths. Check your terminal for the coordinates. And just to be safe, I'm sending someone reliable to meet you there. Now don't go around bragging about it to everyone. It's our little secret, okay? Don't worry. Well, time to save the world. Wait, a little over the top, right? Time to save the Academy, Alex. What the hell is end state? Wait, is that an event? I don't think it is. Because if it was, it would have said something around here. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Why are you... Wait a minute. They just put story on end state matrix now instead of it just being something... Okay, so they're just putting dialogue on this now instead of it just being something that you can randomly do.
Look at you.
Okay, I see.
Caught you, red-handed. You're ditching your thesis.
Move. I think we're gonna get in trouble for that one.
Keep up!
What are you waiting for? Go for it.
You must be the one Iris found for the work study program. Entries is right over here. Password is 918919. Remember it. Well, I hate touching this mode anyway, so I don't give two shits. Wait a minute. Oh, so they made the... Wow. So they made this even harder to get into now. Yeah, I was able to get into this before, and now I'm never going to be able to get into this again. Wow, okay. Cool, well, fuck you. I don't care about that mode anyway.
Go for it.
Keep up!
That was already 10 minutes there. So let's see. I'll figure this out on my own. I can't turn it. Damn. Wow, that's kinda... Is there not one that just goes straight up? So that's how we play this, huh? Oh, finally, a straight up one. Okay. What? What do you mean it got jammed? Didn't get jammed. What are you, stupid? Jammed. I'll jam something up yours. How long is a hard one gonna take then? Gotta get the 4,000 points. It's got some nice music to it. The way the music sounds kind of reminds me of a certain mini game in I think SpongeBob SquarePants Atlantis SquarePantis. Sounds very similar to that kind of music. Okay. I really wish this event was out in full today, but this event also is something that looks like it's going to take a little bit of thinking. It can't go all that fast, but I think I won't have to try to go do any other, like, stupid side quest or anything to try to build time for the video. Because how long did that take? It was 20 minutes before I did this first one? Oh, boy, no way, that took 5 minutes. Alright. So it's going to be 15 minutes for the rest of this. Alright then, that should be good enough. I was going to finish this event while in a party with friends, but I would like to actually have stuff to edit tomorrow, and stuff to upload tomorrow, so it looks like I'm doing this on my own. Dude, I ain't got time for your nonsense. Anyway, let's do this. So, a fun fact, before getting on here to record, I was actually finishing up an event in Zenless, and that would be the Hot Pot event. And in the middle of me trying to finish said Hot Pot event, I actually found out I got banned from a game called Star Savior. Why did I get banned? Rerolling? Yeah, that got me banned. I was re-rolling and it got me banned, unfortunately. But, well, I've done re-rolling before on mobile games because I feel like it helps me have a better start, and why wouldn't you want a better start so you can enjoy your game? Yeah. So yeah, I got banned because I did that, and well, fair. You don't want someone re-rolling in your game, then fine. I obviously won't go back to it, because I don't want to be that guy who thinks he has a right to be in something that the developers are obviously very upset about that they banned me for it, so yeah. Ain't gonna go back. Not a big deal. Hadn't actually played the game, just re-rolled, and are you kidding me? Alright, you're gonna be a serious asshole about this. But anyway, yeah. I'm not torn up about that. I don't really care. I was only on it for trying to set up if the console wasn't going to work, but hey, that's the thing. My console is working just fine recently. So I'm able to, you know, record my games and stuff, so I don't gotta worry about all that. Not no more, at least. So, urgently playing mobile games is definitely not something on my list. But I still need to find more mobile games to try and build accounts on so that whenever I do desperately need to play a mobile game, that's already, like, ready and taken care of. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on recently. Ugh. Anyway, in other terms, I've also finally have a job. I work at my local Walmart as a front-end cashier, and, you know, some people are like, oh, that's, like, one of the worst things you could have done because of the people could be assholes and stuff, but so far for me, I've been pretty lucky with quite nice people. I mean, coworkers are nice, the people who actually come into the store are nice, so haven't ran into any assholes yet, but we'll find out how long that takes. When we run into them, we will run into them, but for right now, everything's all nice and good. But we'll see how long that lasts. In other terms, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, today there was a coworker who obviously has not been brushing his teeth, and he got close to me, and oof, I don't know how I didn't like vomit or like I don't know how I kept a straight face. His breath was just that bad. Like seriously really bad. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. So yeah, I have a job now. I'm a front cashier, and that's why obviously recording as much nowadays isn't really happening. It's either I come home from work to immediately like try to jump on and get a little bit of recording done, because when I come back home from work, I kind of want to at least, even if I have work the next day, I kind of want to at least have some time to myself, you know? Try to make the day look like I still got progress in terms of recording things and stuff. And again, I want it to at least still be that I had a part of my day, you know? Like a part of the day actually to myself, and not just other things like work. Like I'm sure you get the whole thing there, I'm sure. So that's pretty much what's going on there. But yeah, I'm hoping I can get everything in Zenless and Wuthering Waves. I'm hoping I can get all that and the rest of the stuff in Arknights finished before Mongol Stardive releases on the 15th of the month. Also, it looks like we got a look at the free games of the month, and the free games of the month are Lords of the Fallen reboot, and that Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream, which I'm kind of fucking irritated by that, because I bought that like a while ago. But it's that and Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3, and... yeah, 1, 2, 3 remastered. So, actually a pretty solid, like, month for games. Yeah, so I'll probably try to get some friends to play the, well, I do know one friend who has actually been saying, oh, if I bought Lords of the Fallen, would you play it with me? And I have said multiple times, yeah, sure, I'll do it. It looks like it was a good thing that he never bought it, because, well, we get it for free now. So, that's good. Please tell me I put a 15-minute timer on my phone. I did not. I'll have to keep checking the recording itself. Every time I see a heart, I just think of IMF. But yeah, after this is obviously like 5 videos done with. So after this, we need to go and continue the main story. We will continue the main story and I don't know if I really want to do that as male rover or female rover, to be honest. A part of me kind of just wants to do the next main story quest as female rover. I mean, I know how I usually do my quests. I do my quests with... if it's a quest centered around a male character, I usually play as female rover. If it's a quest centered around... well, default, I just play as male rover. But if it's a quest specifically centered around either a male character or a small character, like a lolly character, then I'll play as female rover. I know the next main story quest is mostly going to be focused around Sagrika, so I don't know if I want to play as female rover or not, because it's not like, I don't think anything is really going to go on there, you know? Like, there's no way they're gonna do any romance teasing, especially after the depressing stuff that was Ayamet's quest. Like, there's no way they're gonna do that, right? I wouldn't think they would, at least. But who knows? But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to Mongol Stardive coming out, as I've seen all the stuff that it has. It looks cute, it looks interesting, and... You know, I could have gone back and maybe tried that Seven Deadly Sins game. I'm gonna see if I can ask Zach if he's gonna want to play that again. But that's actually also the problem about me getting a job now, is that it's kind of hard. It's gonna be like next to impossible to even play stuff with the guys now because I have a job. So it's gonna be hard to set up like, oh hey bro, let's go play this game together. It's like, yeah, I probably won't even have time to because I may not even have time off, or they won't have time off when I try to play it. So it looks like co-op playthroughs are going to be next to impossible to do nowadays, which is really sad to me. Because I love doing co-op playthroughs, but I don't know. Maybe it won't be as bad as I'm thinking. I'm sure I'll be able to try to figure some stuff out, but we'll have to find out. We'll just have to find out. Either way, yeah, I'm excited for Mongol Star Dive because it looks like a cute, fun little game. More so than that is kind of the problem why I don't think Zach will go back to that Seven Deadly Sins game, is because while Zach was being a lot more critical of it than I was, I can't deny his points that he had, where it is true. Seven Deadly Sins, even though it's its own existing product, the game itself feels way more Genshin Impact heavy than Wuthering Waves, which is like practically Genshin, but better. And I have said that so many times. Like, Wuthering Waves is just Genshin Impact, but better. Like, so much better. And, the thing is with that is that, that's Seven Deadly Sins, the game, it just felt too much like Genshin. Yeah, sure, it has your whole team shares a health bar. Yeah, sure, you can, like, have the whole team do, like, a chain ultimate kind of thing. Like, that's cool, that's kind of interesting, but it looks like Genshin, and it plays so much like Genshin. You know, since it's basing its own game off the foundation of Genshin Impact, it's so hard to feel like the Seven Deadly Sins game has its own identity. It feels like it's trying to base itself too much off of something else. So that's kind of why, I'm not sure if Zach will even go back to it. And I don't blame him for it, so that's why that game may not get continued at all. And if that's what happens, that's, well, just what happens. You know? Let's see. What the hell is that? Latest patch? What the hell? Oh. No, we're not gonna do that. So basically, that's the latest update that I have for you guys about how, you know, things are changing, and how I'm gonna be recording things and stuff. Obviously, once I finish and catch up with what I have to do in Withering Waves and Zenless and, Arknights. I mean, for Arknights, I only have 5 more videos to do. Well, no. For Arknights, I only have, like, a couple events that are in the game. I'm gonna finish them off, and that's gonna really be it. Then Arknights is, I think Arknights is gonna get deleted so I can make space for Mongol Star Dive. I'm close to reaching the max level for Arknights Enfield anyway, so it's about time to, like, be stopping that game. And then we have, and then we'll be obviously quitting Zenless after, Neverness to Everness releases. Let me see, what else do we have? Okay, so yeah. When I finish everything I have to do in Arknights, with Arknights Enfield, which is obviously this last recorded, well, the last few videos there'll be, there's nowhere to put this one. Oh shit, this one actually can't even be used. Yeah, hold on. So yeah, Arknight's Enfield only really has one more recording session in it to wrap up. One more recording session to finish, and Wuthering Waves has the whole next recording session to go still, because of the new main story quest. Zenless has one more recording session in it, because of the main story quest. And some events. I don't know if I'm finishing the entirety of its current update, I might. But Zenless has a whole nother batch of recordings I can do, and so does Wuthering Waves. Why I'm bringing this up is because I have to at least record something else in the meantime for both, like, until Mongol Stardive releases, and that's obviously going to be like we'll go back to AI Limit and that Neptunia game that I was playing. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to that Neptunia game and the AI Limit game that I was playing, to like fill in some recording time and stuff like that. AI Limit did release a DLC, a free DLC, which takes place after the game. So it looks like AI Limit is not really almost over, even though, well, I can finish the base game and kind of just not go back to it. But why would I do that? It's a free DLC, and I actually really enjoy AI Limit, so we'll go and do that. We'll do the DLC. And, I mean, there's a part of me that kind of wants to play Silent Hill 2, because I have it, but it's like, no, I can't go trying to start a new game, especially when now I'm not going to have the time to be playing games as much as I have before, you know? And I need to just continue with the games that I was already currently playing. I shouldn't be starting new ones, especially when I may not be finishing them. Like, obviously, we're not even going to be able to finish the Neptunia game or AI Limit with the DLC before Mongol Stardive releases, I don't think. Because, okay, it turned into the 2nd now, as the date of me recording this. It just become April 2nd. It's my birthday, so that's when, like, in the next episode, you'll see the birthday thing, when I chose Imeth. But yeah, April 1st, which was obviously before this, April 1st is when I uploaded the last... It's when I went and uploaded some Zenless footage, which was just from the story quest of the last update with the Angels of Delusion, and a little bit of the Hot Pot event. So with, tomorrow, which is, well, my birthday. It's already my birthday, but it's just 12. I'm going to be uploading all this footage, so on my birthday, this footage should be uploaded. Which will mean that I'm probably going to stay up a little bit more tonight after I finish this to get it ready to be done. And hopefully tomorrow I can get in a party with my friends and talk to them while I do some events in Arknights and get that stuff completed. And then those Arknights videos will be uploaded on the 3rd of April. And then at that point, we'll have the 4th. On the 4th, it'll be Zenwa's videos. And then on the 5th, I need to get back to recording the main story of Wuthering Waves. Or if I decide I'm going to go back to Mail Rover for the main story quest, I kind of can't go back to Lua right now. Because, well, I need to change Rover's name back, and I can't currently do that because that's always a 3-day thing. So I have to wait on that. But that's frankly what that'll be. And if I can't do that, then we'll go ahead and go back to the Neptunia game and continue where we left off, which I remember doing some stupid, annoying-ass puzzle. Anyway, I'm not going to finish the rest of these in the video. I may not even finish the rest of them anyway, because I don't really... I mean, I can, but I don't think I'm going to finish the rest of the videos. We really don't have time for that. So anyway, well... No, we have time, what am I saying? We can do them. Back off! Anyway. Yeah. So if I don't end up uploading Wuthering Waves footage after the footage of Xenos where I finish the Hot Pot event, then we will be going to do, yeah, hold on. Then we'll go back to Neptunia and continue the story there. And then if we still can't do Wuthering Waves because I still can't change back to male, I mean, change Rover's name because I changed back to male Rover already, then we will upload AI Limit, which will just be me beating the base game and then getting ready for the DLC. And then after, oh, shit. Wait, might be able to salvage this. I don't think we can salvage this. There is no salvaging this. Damn it. But, yeah. And if... Well, actually, if I think about it, I should finish AI Limit with its DLC oh, God, I just thought about this. Oh shit, because AI Limit's gonna have DLC. I plan to go through New Game Plus and everything, but like, I don't want to go through New Game Plus and AI Limit when there's gonna be DLC that takes place after you beat the game and everything. So it's like, what the hell do I do? I kinda gotta think about what I can do for AI Limit at this point. You know? Because I kind of just can't go and beat the game and then think, oh, I'll run some New Game Plus, because New Game Plus and Souls-like games make the games harder. So I really don't want to do that. So they're gonna go as the Platinum for a while. But when we beat AI Limit and its DLC, if I can start another game, I guess I may start Silent Hill 2, or maybe start Stellar Blade, just to do like a bunch of grinding for when I'm like, have time for it or something. Because what I have a Patrick Star game, Death and Request, Z. We've got options, that's for sure. We do have options. I'll figure it out, you know? I'll figure out what to do if we happen to finish AI Limit and need to... Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Okay, no, wait. Oh, we're still fucked. Yeah, we're fucked either way. Yeah, we're fucked either way. So close. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to do these. I'm just going to end it here. I'll thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'm not going to be hurting for these materials.
Every night I will save your life, and every